Alrighty, I'll give them like a minute or two to start loading up in there. So, and we'll go ahead and let them know what is going on because I only come on, for special reasons. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you just fine.
Okay.
They'll hear you just fine too. So, hopefully, though, yeah, I hope everything is. It should be recording on the YouTube. Y'all hurry up, get in the room. We about to do something tonight to help you artists out there be able to get your music played on the radio. And I'm not talking, just the standard, stuff that we do, the online radio. I'm talking like official FM radio. So if y'all interested out there in getting your music played on the radio, the FM stations, I have somebody basically online that I'm going to hook up with you. And they're going to go ahead and give you some information, let you know a little bit how the budgets are. So that's right. He's got some pretty low deals. So, for like 300, you can definitely get a good campaign going with your music. So go ahead and make sure when you get done with this, you share it to everybody. But I'm going to go ahead and give it one more minute for everybody to get in here. If you're not in here, you're not in. If this video does happen to end, I am going live right now on Instagram as well as, on YouTube. So if it does end on Instagram, don't worry about it. Go ahead and check out the YouTube, Miss Music Diva, MISS, because I am not married, never been married. I don't know if I ever will be, but Music Diva. So yeah, add me, subscribe to me, like, share, comment, do whatever you got to do. And we're about to go on here in a minute. Whoever misses it, they missed it. It is what it is. Then catch the rewind. All right. Well, tonight I have somebody, definitely, like I told you, I have somebody that does FM radio stations. He does radio campaigns. If you're an artist and you're serious about getting your music out there, you're tired of being just on the regular networks of internet radio, and you really want to come up, I have the man that's on the phone right now for you who is going to go ahead and introduce himself. And say it again. Sadiq Bryant. Alrighty. You got me on speakerphone?
Hello?
Yeah, do you have me on speakerphone?
I can hear you.
Do you have me on speakerphone?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I need you to take me off because it's reverbing. Gotcha. Because I got you on speakerphone for the audience, so they'll have to, be able to hear you. All right, so why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hey, how you doing? My name is Sadiq Bryant. I'm with DW Music Real Estate, and what we do, we campaign music across FM, digital, and FM commercial radio. It's a very simple process that we bring the artist. Take the artist through. It's not difficult at all. It is affordable, which back in the day where it was impossible to get on FM radio unless you was with a label. Not today. You don't have to do all that today. We have resources to break your music across FM radio at any given time, any market. Whatever campaign you may want to go into, we can do soundtrack movies, to billboard, to malls, restaurants, also college tours. We do it all. Just like if Sony was doing a campaign and promoting their artists, we can do that for you as long as you have the budget. Okay? Most campaigns, the campaigns that we do, which starts out, very affordable. The lowest one is $300. That brings you into 150 spins per week, and it gives you up to like a total of 600 for the month. 650, excuse me. But what happens is when a lot of artists take this campaign, and if the music is really good, they wind up getting like 336, 350 spins for the week. They give you a tracking report, they let you know what station, what state it's in, how many times you've been spent, This is to give you like a report card of results of what your music have done out here in the campaign.
Yeah.
You can take that and you can correspond that with your ASCAP or BMI to see if these stations are royalty not. But however, what we do is give you the full exposure, okay, on this radio station. So it's a great opportunity for up and coming artists, or independent record labels and independent artists as well. A lot of people they get on Spotify, they get on probably the other media stations. But what ends up happening is that they're the mediator. So when your royalties come back, what happens is that you're going to have to, they're going to budget your money. They manage your money and piece you off. Break your money off to you. So you really are in a three-party kingdom.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you don't have to go that route anymore. What I'm saying is that when you pay your initial fee to DW Music Real Estate, we campaign your music, make sure we get it on FM radio, and if it's royalty stations that's playing your music and that money starts coming back, that check is cut to you. We have nothing to do with your money.
Okay.
We don't manage any of that. That's the beauty of all that.
Yeah.
It's not like, you have to pay off Spotify or iTunes or whoever that's, dealing with it. All we do, our job is strictly to put your music on FM radio. Okay. And the campaigns can run from digital. They can run from 300 to 2200. Okay. And then from FM commercial radio, it starts at 3,000, 6,000. Or you can have a customized campaign to a big budget and do lots of work with that. Lots of work where you can be getting on tour the whole 9 yards. There's so much you can do with that. But if you'd like to get in touch with me, you can always put me at DW Music Real Estate. And if you got a pen and paper, my number is at 646-500-4521. That's 646-500-4521. Also, I need to remind anybody that's listening as an artist, the music has to be radio ready. No special music across FM. Has to be friendly. Coming out of the studio, which is very, very important, your mix down and your mastering has to be on point. Because you can't just throw anything because you're ready to give us money. It's not about the money for us. It's about good music and exploiting good artists. That's what that's about.
Yeah.
So, even though that you're able to pay, your music has to be on point.
Yep.
It has to be on point and it has to be marketable. Okay? So, I know, you have no idea, I get a lot of artists submit their music to me, and there's a lot I turn down. Because it's not radio ready.
Yeah.
The production and the engineering is not up to par. And that's a very important thing to you have to take into consideration when you're submitting your music, making sure that music is coming out of the studio, appropriately. If it's not proper, we're not taking it.
Exactly.
You got to be straight up with you.
Now, you also mentioned something about the music being clean.
Yes. A lot of underground stations will submit your music, and no matter what they're saying in it. However, you cannot do that across FM radio.
Yeah.
The syndicated stations and FCC will truly find a radio station hear and to be publicized to.
Yeah.
A lot of that language that's not appropriate, for platforms like this. Because technically, you're dealing with the professional standard airway play. You don't want to come out and be saying nigga. You don't want to be saying, the N-word. You just don't want to, even the, damn, stuff like that. You don't want to be saying none of that. You want everything to be appropriate, because you'll never know who's listening. Because you got kids always listen to radio as well.
Yeah.
That's underage. So you have to come out, appropriately. If not, well, we actually scan the music ourselves before we put it on.
Yeah.
And we'll let you know from day one, whether we can accept it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I have a question for you. I had some people that were asking me, since we're live, they wanted to know like who you've worked with before.
Well, the company has just opened up a year and a half ago. Okay. We've talked to a lot of big artists, but right now being that the labels are not funding a lot of the artists that used to be really big, their budget is not as big, and they're very careful on loosening that money to companies to exploit their music, because it's coming out of their pockets for them. But we haven't done big giant artists at this point in time, and I'll be quite honest with you. But we have put a lot of good talent on the airwaves. A lot of good talent. But if you go to dwmusicrealestate.com, you will see testimonies of artists that we have put on the airwaves, and let them speak for themselves. We say what we want to do, and that's the bottom line. We're not out to scam anyone. A lot of people have been getting scammed. A lot of people saying that they can do this and do that. We have gotten stories from people getting ripped off, like from $40,000 to $60,000. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I know.
And that make a lot of you artists aware that if you were to go to any radio station and you put up, I don't care if it's $1,000 to $2,000 to $60,000, $100,000, and you don't go through the appropriate channels to get your music played on FM radio, and you pay a DJ to play your music, and you put up $20,000, well, guess what? That's an expensive listening party. How about that?
Yeah.
You're not getting paid, and you're only going to play it once or twice, and you're out of money. Okay, it doesn't go to ASCAP or BMI. It's not registered.
Yeah.
That they played it on the airway. So please be aware. Do not push your music through DJs that is on radio stations, because all you're doing is lining their pockets. Okay, when you come to DW Music Real Estate, we negotiate all that with the radio stations. And once the program director accepts your music, the DJs have no choice but to play your music. How about that?
That's cool.
So, you have to understand this process when you're trying to exploit your music on the airway. You can go through all the underground radio stations you want. It gives you good exploitation. But however, is it reaching the mass? That's the thing. We can go put your music overseas as well. In the market of Europe, China, Japan, UK, wherever. Wherever there's a market for placing you, and that's what you want, we can do. Any other questions?
No, that's just about it. I just know that I have a lot of artists asking about FM radio stations, how to get on, and I know that I've been seeing you feeding that for a while now. So I figured, hey, might as well turn them on to your service, see if they can use it. See if y'all could benefit each other, and maybe that'll help them get on the FM stations.
And like I said, one other thing I wanted to mention was that you can, when you're submitting your music, you go to a lot of radio stations or keep yourself, but that's very expensive to do. With DW Music, what we do is we campaign your music across the nation. So hundreds of stations are looking at your music. And if you get into a $300 campaign, the most radio stations just gonna pick your music up out of that campaign is from at least from 8 to maybe 15 stations. For $300, that's excellent. That's excellent. Mm-hmm. And if you wind up getting 300 and somebody spends 350 spins for the week, you have made. I mean, you won. You won. You literally won. With a great campaign for yourself. Mm-hmm. There's other campaigns as well that will put you at the top as well. I really don't have much time to talk about that, but if you'd like to get in touch with me, once again, it's at dwmusicrealestate.com. My name is Sadiq Bryant. My number is 646-500-4521. That's 646-500-4521. If you'd like to get in touch with me through Instagram, it's Sadiq Bryant. Sadiq Bryant, that's SIDDIQ, not SAK. A lot of people spell it like that, but it's SIDDIQ, Bryant, BRYANT. And if you want to go on Facebook and make contact with me, contact me through Facebook or Twitter as well. Okay?
All right, Sugar Y, thank you. I thank you for chopping up with me on thank you for chopping up with me on Instagram and on Facebook Live. And definitely, if the artists are interested, they'll come your way. Thank you. All right, so you have a nice night. Bye-bye. So that's what's up. If there's anybody out there that's got any better deals for FM radio, or you have any links, go ahead, hit me up, and I'll put them on. I'll put them on my networks. That's just how it is. So yeah, I'll see you next time. It's Miss Music, and I'm out. Later. Bye, YouTube.